Oh my gosh. Oh, hi friends. Hello. Hi, happy Saturday. How's everybody doing? I was just reading my newspaper. My Crochet Nation newspaper that I finally got over a month later. But we're not going to worry too much about that. How's everybody doing? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Diana. Hi, Diamond. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, Trish. Hi, Q, please. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Sonia. Kyla. Oh my gosh, so many friends. Hi, Brianna. Hi, Sarah. Oh my gosh, so many friends here. Roman, Kinsey. Hello, friends. Hello. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's Saturday? Kelly, Dave Valencia, how are you guys doing? Friends, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. It is time for Crochet and Chat. Hello, my name is Sammi. I teach crochet with Yarn Overhook. Yarn Overhook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com or follow the link in the description below. If you are already a member, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you very much. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody's weekend? How are we doing? How are we doing? Hi, Mamir. Hi, hi, hi. Currently styling my hair. Okay, Q, please. What are you styling? What are you doing? Dave Valencia, I'm working on a cardigan from one of my magazines. How is that going? Kyla, I have lemonade and I'm just gaming. No crochet today. That sounds nice. I'm going to game later, which I'm very excited about. I feel like I haven't played video games in a while. It's been a couple weeks, so I'm excited to play. If you guys hadn't seen, Crochet Nation is a crochet newspaper. If you haven't noticed, I haven't shown a newspaper in a long time. It's because my June, oh goodness. Yeah, my June issue never got here. So I didn't have anything to show you guys for June. But I finally got it. There was this comic that I was just looking at that was like so funny. I had just opened the newspaper up and that was the first thing that popped up. I don't even know what page it's on. Where was it? Oh, here it is. It's so funny. I'm pretty sure I can show this. This is fine. I'm not showing like the whole newspaper. So it says 7 p.m., a cozy beginning, just one more row, then I'll go to bed. And the cat says famous last words. And then it says 9:30. Oh, this is turning out so cute. The cat says you've entered the zone. And then full yarn chaos, 1:45 a.m. I just need to finish this section and maybe redo that sleeve. And then it's 3 a.m. How is it 3 a.m.? And then, okay, maybe it was one, oh no, it says maybe it was more than one row and it's 4 a.m. It's so funny. I love that. How many times have you guys done like just one more row and you end up even like almost finishing a project? I have gotten to almost finishing a project from my like one more row, one more row. Hi, Jenny. Yarn Life knitting on TAAT shorty socks in some alpaca peds. Ooh, nice. Yarning for a smile. Very nice, Trish. That is so cool. Love it. Where did you get that? So these newspapers are from, is it the Kindness Company? Let me see. thekindnesscompany.com. And they have Knit Nation, and then Crochet Nation just started this year. So this is the 5th issue. And then they have Baking Nation that just started, I think, if not last month, then the month before. So I would definitely check that out. I love all the emotes, friends. Hello. Hi, Roxana. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hi, everybody. Yeah, was that you? I was up late last night just getting started on my blanket. See, that is so funny. Oh no, Denise, I hope you get it working. Sarah, either that or fall asleep in the chair. I've definitely like fallen asleep while crocheting. Love your energy. It's a great personality. Thank you, Diamond. I'm making a Dutch Hound Wiener Dog in the color Typewriter Bernat blanket yarn. Diana, that sounds amazing. Kelly, you just got a Granny Square book. Which one did you get? Yeah, I would definitely check out this newspaper. Hi, Gladys. Hi, Mars. Yeah, it's really, really fun. It's really, really fun. This one, oh my gosh, there's like a cute little scrunchie. So they always come with patterns, like a nice little like history section. Like they like just talk about crochet. They're like the science of it, the history of it, that kind of stuff. And so that's incredible. These like ergonomic hooks made from mother of pearl and 18 karat gold. Are you serious? I would never use it. It was made in 1820. I would never use that, but man, is that gorgeous. I'm going to show y'all. Look at how pretty that hook is. Are you kidding me? I would never use that hook. I would never use that hook. Absolutely not. I'd probably like frame it in like in a temperature controlled box and like put it on my shelf so it's like never used. That's incredible. I can't wait to read that. Oh my gosh. There's a whole tapestry blanket in here. Oh gosh, written out tapestries, like, oh, I don't like that at all. I don't think I've ever seen tapestry written out. Is this tapestry? Oh, it's not. It's just rows. But it is tapestry. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's like paragraphs. That is so funny. But I guess that would be really good for folks who've never read a tapestry pattern. Like when you typically write out a tapestry pattern, it's written just like our community patterns. If you've seen that written portion, it's usually just color blocks and then the number. So seeing it in words, I'm like, there's so much print here, but that blanket is actually like really cute. Wait, how does this work? Did they? Yeah, okay, they just split it in half. I might have to do that. That's like really fun. There's so many patterns in these. Just as a pre-thing that I'm doing post. You're so disgusted. I am disgusted. Did you see that? It was like paragraphs. Oh my gosh. I've never seen Tapestry written out, and I never want to see it again. Hi, MMC. How are you? Um, Wait, what? Sarah, apparently the younger crocheters prefer them written long form. Ew, why? Really? I want to show you guys again. It's not like giving away a pattern or anything. Sorry, I really don't like the way this looks. I'm like, what? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna show you guys like a portion of this. I just like, oh my gosh, this would turn me off of crocheting this so bad. Look at this wall of text. Do you see that? That is how it's written out. I never thought, I never thought to write out a tapestry pattern. And like I said, I never want to see one written out again. It is easier to have a grid. And then, like I said, usually when you see written out tapestry pattern, okay, let me show you. I'll show you with our community tapestry, the one that we have for Yarn Over Hook, which is linked below in the description. Okay, so this is typically what you see. When you see a written out graph, that's what you see. So each row, it tells you which side you're on, wrong side or right side, points an arrow in the direction that you were going, and then it tells you the number and the color. Hi, Trish. Hi, Trish. Thank you. Thank you so much, Trish. And it tells you, that's what it says. That is usually like a written out graph pattern. I've never seen a written out words graph pattern before. Because like, now I'm going to sit here, right? I'm going to sit here and I'm going through. I have to remember which color corresponds to which letter. And then I have to mark every time I do something or I'm going to get lost. The youngins like this? Sarah, where did you see that? The youngins like this? Why? This is going to take forever. This is going to take forever. Oh my gosh, I feel like I would go so slow. Okay, I didn't mean to start the live like this. Ugh, sorry guys. Warning, jump scare. I should probably put like a warning of like a jump scare at like the 10-minute mark of this live because awful. This is awful. That is so wild. Roxana, just drop by to say hi. Hi, you're back from your vacation. Bye, Roxana. MMC, I need help crocheting something that is useful and cute at the same time. So anyone give me ideas? Oh, useful things. Just look up crochet things. You can find so many. Hi, MMC. Gladys, I finished the top part of the Faye top. It has minor beginner's mistakes, like extra rows here and there. LOL, but super cute. I need to make below sleeves part. I cannot wait to see it, Gladys. Yay, that is a project I am so excited to see, Gladys, because you asked us which you thought we would prefer, and then we as a community sat and chit-chatted about it and like helped you pick that outfit. So I can't wait to see, Gladys. Thank you for like giving us updates and stuff. I cannot wait to see it. Of course, professional crocheters make mistakes. Diamond, is so funny because we were talking about this during the Stitches episode this past Wednesday. Sorry guys, I don't know why my nose is running. We were talking about this during the Stitches episode because you can see Alexis and I struggling with the granny squares that we crocheted. So I crocheted this one on Wednesday. I crocheted this granny square on Wednesday. The color changing, I was struggling with it so much and struggling to understand the pattern so much and was making several mistakes. And Diamond, because you are newer here, I think you just joined us either this week or last week. I am not one to shy away from making mistakes, especially on live. You will see me frogging. you will see me like, oh, I counted that wrong. You will see me like, oh my gosh, this looks awful. You'll see me like, wait a minute, this doesn't fit. If you want a really good example, you can check out my hexagon cardigan sweater saga. That was a lot for friends who've been here almost like since the beginning. You can see like my like trek through the hexagon cardigan sweater, making that live. So yes, I just feel like a lot of professional crocheters don't show it, which I think should change. Because then it gives beginner crocheters and newer crocheters encouragement that we're all humans, we all make mistakes, and there's no professional, pro, perfect crocheter. Every crocheter, whatever the level, they're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna learn new things. If they're not, then I'm mad sus. So yes, Diamond, of course. Coasters are a really great idea. MMC coasters are a great idea. Hi, Brunette. Oh, that's awesome, Callie. I hope that you enjoy it. Another crocheter I followed in her 20s, I guess the ones on TikTok and Insta. That is wild. Yeah, that pattern looks super confusing. I prefer making off of the graph to keep track. Exactly. Exactly. No worries. Hi, Annette. We just started. Mimir, to tell me keep my crochet circle, it's half size, straight without curling all the time. It probably just needs to be blocked, or you have to adjust your tension. Hi, Bonnie. Annie, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is our collection so far. What would be considered a professional crocheter? I don't know. Someone who makes it their profession? I consider myself a professional crocheter, maybe? I don't know. I don't really like that. I'm proficient in crochet, but like a professional crocheter? I don't know, that sounds kind of strange. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get like mad meta. These sleeves are too long. I have to roll them up. But to be professional, aside from it like being your profession, I feel like if you're somebody who is in art and you are continually challenging yourself and learning, you are forever a student in your craft. And I think that artists should thrive to forever be students in their craft and hunger for new experiences and learning new things and stuff like that, and never settle into a spot where like, yep, I am done. I am now professional at this and need not learn anything else. So I don't know. Professional crochet kind of sounds funny. But yeah, no. People should be making mistakes in their craft, because then that's them trying out something, doing something new, stepping out their comfort zone, and all of the things. Do you keep your mistakes in your projects so you know where you went wrong? That way I learn from the mistake. Oh, absolutely not. I have to frog it. I have to frog it, but I remember the mistakes. Like, I will remember the mistake that I made. I just made, I had to frog this, the color block bag that I'm working on. I had to frog that a couple of times, because I sometimes forget the chain 2 in between my double crochet for mesh stitches. And I never notice it until I come back around a whole row later. And I'm trying to go in and I'm like, what's going on? Because this is one of those stitches where I can look away, but sometimes if I'm not like feeling it or looking at it, then it can look kind of wonky. But no, I won't leave a mistake in, because then I'm just going to hyper focus on that mistake when I look back at it. So no, I can't do it. I can't do it, Trish. Hi, Elizabeth. Let's see. Professional expert is more than 100 hours of work. Oh, I've absolutely done over 100, and I absolutely do not consider myself an expert. Hi, Nairo. Bonnie, I think if you're making crochet items and you're selling them, I think you're a professional. Otherwise, I think the rest of us are just experienced and beginners in the middle. I don't think you have to sell your crochet to be considered a professional crocheter. I don't sell my crochet, but I definitely find myself being proficient in crochet. And I know a lot of people who don't sell their crochet. Does TL Yarncraft sell her crochet? And she would definitely consider herself a professional crocheter. I don't think she sells her crochet at all. Let's see. You're waiting for your granny square deck? I can't wait for you guys to get it. Let's see. Trish, oh, I can't remember. I told mom her blanket will definitely look handmade. Oh, but that's like good. We don't want that to be like an insult. Yeah, because your profession is what you do for a living, in my opinion. Yeah, so that's what I was saying before. Unless it's like profession, like a profession, but not like professional. I don't know. That's a strange word to use, I feel like, for crochet. Michelle, I love it. I sell, however, I'm forever a student. Yes. Nairo. Ooh, okay, thank you. Okay, so let's see, what was I saying? So Crochet Nation. Yes, I would definitely go and look at this. There's a continued story. This is installment 5. There's a continued story, like a through line, through all of the newspapers. And that's why I collected all of them. They are all right here. That's why I collected all of them. I think we can do this quiz. Do you guys want to do one of the quizzes in here? Because I really like these quizzes. I really like the quizzes that come in these newspapers. Should we do it? Should we do it? Oh, seamless color changes. That's nice. This is nice. Nice. Yeah, I really like these newspapers. I can't wait to read this later. There's so much in here. Should we do it? Should we do this little personality quiz? Oh, that chart. I'm gonna have to like put papers over that like block of text and just look at the chart because the blanket looks cute, but man, it written out is like, I have to look at it. Cute. There's so many fun patterns. Okay, so should we do it? Should we do the quiz? Hi, Mary Jo. How are you? Thank you for joining. Trish, I started selling my crochet 6 months in, and I can see 3 years later, and I'm still not a pro at crochet. Yeah, I think like pro and like professional at profession, I don't know. I just don't want to put like levels. I think that's what it is. I don't want to put levels like that on crochet, and on art. Like, my husband is a professional artist, I guess you could say. But he would hate that. He would hate it if you called him you're a professional artist. I think he would hate that. Because he considers himself always like a student. He's always learning. Although it is his profession, he works in animation. He has worked at all of the top animation studios. He does traditional art as well, sells and like paints and sells it. But if you called him, are you a professional artist? He'd be like, I guess, but that's like a weird way of putting it. Like he would do the same thing, and that's like his livelihood. So I don't know. That's like a funky term, I feel like. Okay. Let's see. So let's do this quiz. Is everybody ready? I'm gonna wait for y'all to get your paper. Get a paper, get a pen. We want to keep track of what you say. Here's a pen. Pen. And do I have a paper? A paper. Yeah? Does everybody have a pen and paper? Bonnie, I completely agree. I've been crocheting for over 50 years. I'm not a pro, I'm experienced, but I don't think anybody is a pro. We're all the same. We crochet, we make mistakes, we do it again, and most of our stuff is beautiful. Absolutely, Bonnie. And then we're forever learning. We're forever learning. I'm learning so many new things literally every day. So absolutely, absolutely, Bunny. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Annette, are you ready? Does everybody have a pen and paper or your phone? Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. What is your crochet love language? I love these. Keep track of your answers and then check the results at the end. Okay. What is the best part? This is question 1. Are we ready? Yeah, we all ready? Okay. Even friends who are not chit-chatting, I want you guys to be ready too. Okay, everybody ready? Everybody ready? Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I just love these. I love personality quizzes. Okay. Question 1. What's the best part of finishing a project? A, knowing someone will get use out of it. B, adding a punny tag or heartfelt note. C, giving it as a surprise. D, sharing it in a group or a crochet along. E, squishing it and then squishing it again. So that's what's the best part of finishing a project. That is so funny. What happens to, what's like, there's no option for like keeping it yourself. So maybe like squishing it and then squishing it again. Oh yeah, huh? Because I probably do that. If I finish something, I like, you know, I think maybe that. Yeah. Oh, this is going with the, I cheated. This is going with the love languages. So, okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, great. If I need to repeat anything, let me know. I don't mind it. So just keep track of what we're doing. Hi, ukulele girl. What was A? Knowing someone will get use out of it. Annette, weaving in ends. Annette, this isn't that kind of personality quiz. Okay, so I'll give the options again. A, knowing someone will get use out of it. B, adding a punny tag or heartfelt note. C, giving it as a surprise. D, sharing it in a group or crochet along. Oh, that one might be mine, actually. E, squishing it and then squishing it again. So I'm going to put D for 1. Should I tell you guys what I'm putting? I don't want to influence you. That's the first time I think I've ever said that I don't want to influence you guys. Okay, are we ready for the next one? Nairo, cute. Oh, I love it, friends. I love this. This is so sweet. Okay, if you're putting your answers in here, but make sure that you're actually keeping track of them because you have to like do a whole thing at the end. Jenny, nope, on weaving today. I know, Annette, did you see Jenny's latest post? I love, Jenny, how you strategically took your picture so that your ends aren't showing. Robin, hello. How are you? Okay, are we ready? Are you ready? Ready for the next one? Yeah? Number 2? Okay, 2. You've got a free evening. What do you make? A, a dishcloth or hat for a friend. B, a wall hanging with a crocheted message. C, an ornament or tiny treat to give away. D, another square for a group blanket. E, a puff stitch pillow or something extra cozy. Do y'all, whoa, y'all know my answer? Y'all know my answer. I just did it. I literally just did this. Except it wasn't a puff stitch, it was bobble. But I literally just did this. Okay, I'm gonna go over it again. So 2, you've got a free evening. What do you make? A, a dishcloth or a hat for a friend. B, a wall hanging with a crocheted message. C, an ornament or tiny treat to give away. D, another square for a group blanket. E, a puff stitch pillow or something extra cozy. Yeah, no worries, ukulele girl. I got y'all. Okay. I'll give you guys a couple seconds. I know. I'm absolutely. I hope everybody's keeping track. I love that you guys are sharing too. I feel like a lot of these definitely match you guys from what I know. Aw, Trish. I love it. I can't wait for your mom to get that blanket. And I love that you're taking us on this journey with you. I just love this, okay? Yeah, that was number 2, Gladys. I love, this is probably one of the biggest thing. Oh, hold on. Pause. Water break, everyone. Water break. In my yarn overhook tumbler. Water break. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, Nightbot. Unpause. So the thing that I love most about yarn overhook is following people who I have never met, have never seen ever in my life, and knowing what they are making, who they are making it for, and following along on their journey of making it. It's like, Trish, you making your squares, like what number are you on? Because I'm loving like following this, especially because you have to do 420 squares. Like when you reach 420, I am going to like, I feel like I need a popper that doesn't pop because I don't want to like, but like confetti. I need some confetti because like I am like cheering you on. Like, go Trish, go Trish, go Trish. Like I'm so excited. And for everybody, and like Gladys like came into the chat and was like, friends, I need help picking a top. And then we all zoomed over to Yarn Over Hook, and then we sat here and we chit-chatted about it and then helped Gladys pick a top. Like, where else can you do that? Where else can you do that? Nowhere. Only here. Yarn Over Hook. Okay? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Nairo, I hardly ever give away my crochet too, so I'm right there with you, honey. Okay. Okay. Are we ready for 3? Are we ready for 3? We are gonna do a Zoominette. I chit-chatted with Roman about it, and we're gonna do it. We will. We're gonna do it for our anniversary week. We have so many things planned for the anniversary week. So if you guys ever come up with any more ideas, just share them because we're very excited for the anniversary week. Okay, ready for 3? Are we ready? 3. How do you respond to compliments on your crochet? A. Thanks, I made one for you too. B. It says you are loved in the corner. Did you see? C. You like it? I've already wrapped one up for you. D. We should make something together next time. E. Right? Feel how soft it is. E. I am E. This is so fun. I love this. This is so cute. And I like how they incorporated like the giving aspect in it, because a love language is like a language that you share with people and like what you like to receive and what you like to give. So I like that they still keep that connection part in it. Yeah. I'm gonna give it just a little bit of space. Gladys, oh my gosh, yes. So I went on live yesterday and it was so not my vibe. So Yarn Over is the best. Gladys, I like that you love it here. Mary Jo, I have been crocheting for over a year and a half and I just started my YouTube channel to document my journey. Yay! I'm gonna check it out after this live. Mary Jo's Creations. I will go and find you and subscribe to you. I can't wait to look at all of your stuff, Mary Jo. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it, okay? 3. How do you respond to compliments on your crochet? A. Thanks, I made one for you too. B. It says you are loved in the corner. Did you see? C. You like it? Surprise! I've already wrapped one up for you. D. We should make something together next time. E. Right? Feel how soft it is. Okay, I added some little like pizzazz. Did we like that? Did we like the like pizzazz? Little characters that I made for each of those. So anniversary week MMC is the 1-year anniversary of Yarn Over Hook. The social media, like our social media, it'll be 1 year on my birthday, September 26th. So to celebrate my birthday, but also celebrate the first birthday for Yarn Over Hook, we're doing a whole thing like from that Sunday before to that Saturday. We have so many things planned. I may even go live for y'all on my birthday. We'll see. I may do it, to be honest. I might do it. We might do something special. I'll be 33. So, and I love my birthday and I love doing things with people and like for the people on my birthday. So we might have something fun for y'all. So that's our anniversary week. Wait, I didn't pick for number 2. I didn't hear number 3. So MMC number 2, you've got a free evening. What do you make? A dishcloth or a hat for a friend? A. B. A wall hanging with a crocheted message. C. An ornament or tiny treat to give away. D. Another square for a group blanket. E. A puff stitch pillow or something extra cozy. Diana, yours is on the 13th. September is the best. I really want to do a crochet along for the holidays because I've never participated in one either, but I really want to do one for Christmas. because I love Christmas. Like we've done like Let's Crochet, like Alexis and I, and we have another one planned for August, where we go live and we crochet an item together. But I've never done like a crochet along, and I really want to do one. I really want to do one. Okay, are we ready? Ooh, Trish, can you send that? Can you post that on Yarn Over Hook? I would love to watch that. Okay, are we ready for number 4? Which one of these sounds most like your ideal project? Oh no, the fold is on here. I can't read it. There we go. A, something functional, fast, and thoughtful. B, a piece with a personal twist or message. C, a little gift that's easy to share. D, a longer project you can crochet over time. E, something you can wrap yourself in immediately. Which of these sounds most like your ideal project? I'm torn between A and D. So A, something functional, fast, and thoughtful. B, a piece with a personal twist or message. C, a little gift that's easy to share. D, a longer project you can crochet over time. I'm stuck between A and D because you guys know that I like crocheting things, like functional things for the house, but I also love crocheting blankets. Hmm. 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 Diana, you have to pick one. Hmm. A, something functional, fast, and thoughtful. B, a piece with a personal twist or message. So it's not B. C, a little gift that's easy to share. It's not C. D, a longer project you can crochet over time. E, something you can wrap yourself in immediately. I think I'm going to go with D. I'm going to go with D. I just love blankets. I love making blankets. And I feel like you can never have too many blankets. Making a queen size blanket for your sister? I love that, Vivian. I'm too impatient for D. Madi, hi. We're doing a love language quiz. You'll have to rewatch it. And then friends who are missing the questions or coming in halfway, run it back. Rewatch it. Run it back so that you can get all of the questions. Okay, are we ready for the last one? Do I want D? Yeah. A? We'll just stick with D. Okay, 5. Are we ready for 5? Okay. 5. What do you wish people understood about crochet? Is not that it's not knitting. Is that an option? That it's not knitting. Okay. What do you wish people understood about crochet? A, it's a way to show up for people. B, every stitch carries meaning. C, handmade gifts are always more special. D, it's even better when shared. E, it's not just art, it's comfort. E. I kind of like B. Every stitch carries meaning. That's like deep. You know what I mean? That's like really deep. That's like, ooh. Brunette, not knitting was my first thought. I know, and that's not an answer. Should we have F? That it's not knitting. It's not just art, it's comfort. Yeah, it has to be E for me too. Especially like blankets and home things. It's not just art. It's like, it's so funny because I don't feel like I look at my crochet and I'm like, oh, that was art. It's so funny. I don't think I've ever really looked at it like that. Because it is, right? Why have I never really looked at it like that? Huh. I feel like I just had like a little awakening there. Because it is. And it brings comfort. It's not just art, it's comfort. Crochet. I feel like that's like a crochet ad. All right, I'll read it one more time. Too much passion in crocheting. What do you wish people understood about crochet? A, it's a way to show up for people. B, every stitch carries meaning. C, handmade gifts are always more special. D, it's even better when shared. E, it's not just art, it's comfort. Okay? Okay. Crochet is what makes me me. I love that, Diamond. I feel like crochet is both art and comfort. I know, that's what, like, E, like, really? It's like, okay. Right? I look at my blanket as art. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not like it's not. Like, especially like this. Absolutely, this is art. This doodad blanket is incredible. My bag, art. Sweater, art. Blankets, art. Anchor, art. Magenta, art. But for some reason, I never really thought of it like that. And not like in a bad way. It's not like I thought like, oh, it's not art. I've never thought of it like that. I just think I never really thought of it like, it's not just art. It's comfort. That, like, that specifically. It's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. Right? We need to put that on a shirt, right? It's not just art, it's comfort. Can you please all of the above? I translate E as it's not just crochet. It's a sanity. It's sanity and therapy. It's zen. It's balance. It's grounding. Definitely E for me. Oh, I get what you're saying. It's not just yarn and a hook. I get what you're saying, Nairo. Yeah, do we love that, friends? Sending up those hearts. Do we love that? We love that, Nairo. I love that. I'm just amazed that out of a ball of yarn and hook, you can make amazing things, right? Mari, hi. Kinsey, anything we make with our hands is a form of art. Okay, a word. Micro crochet art. Yes, Callie, working on your micro crochet. I look at everything I make as wearable art. Ooh, Mary Jo. Love it. Amiguru Mary. I love that. Marie? Amiguru Marie? Hi. I love your name. Hello. Not just art, it's a gift from the heart. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be thinking about that all day. Amiguru Marie. Genius. I have never seen that. Can you trademark that? Is that possible? Could you? You should. Because that is cute. Okay, are we ready for the results? Anybody need any repeating? If you do, you should probably just run it back, I think. Yeah? Okay. I think I got mostly E. Okay, are we ready for the results? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Smash that like button, friends. If you're enjoying the live, smash that like button. Hit subscribe. All of the influencer things, you know. Sometimes I have to be reminded. Okay, because this isn't like that. We don't do that like that here, you know. This is just a friend hang. We're just hanging out. Okay, but you know, if you do like it, I would appreciate if you like the live. I'll still take it anyway, but you know. Marie Jo, I like it here. LOL. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you're here. We're ready. Okay. This channel blows up. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Absolutely look into that trademark because that is a fun name and you don't want other Maries to take that. Okay. Are you ready? So, mostly A's. Acts of service. You make dishcloths, hats, and useful things for everyone. For you, crochet is a way to show you care, and your hook is always ready. Your perfect pattern, market tote. Sturdy, reusable, perfect for everyday errands. I love this already. Did anybody have mostly A's? Mostly B's, words of affirmation. You add tags, notes, and puns to every gift. For you, crochet is storytelling with stitches. And your projects always say more than just, I made this. Who did this quiz? This quiz is so sweet. Perfect pattern, quote coasters. Stitch inspiring words or witty phrases into colorful coasters that speak volumes. Wait a minute, that's like really fun. Make a coaster and then you stitch a little message on it. That's fun. So this is you, Diamond. That was you. Mostly C's. Gift giving. You start your holiday makes in June. Who started their Christmas stuff in June? There are like 3 people in here who started their Christmas stuff in June. I think Lisa did. One of the Vivians. Lori? I think Lori did. Gladys. Thank you, Marie. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do some like rearranging this weekend. I'm really excited. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm gonna do some rearranging this weekend. So Trish is mostly E. Okay. Yeah, do we have any mostly B's? Aside from Diamond. Did we have any mostly A's? No mostly A's? Okay, mostly C's. Oh, I started it and then I got distracted. Because who would I be if I didn't? Mostly C's. Gift giving. You start your holiday makes in June and love surprise projects. You crochet for birthdays, holidays, or no reason at all. And nothing makes you happier than a stunned, you made this for me? Perfect pattern, amigurumi. Animals, adorable, handmade critters that make unforgettable gifts. That's fun. That's fun. Any mostly C's? Ukulele girl, I started my Christmas gifts last Christmas. That's efficient. And me and my family are getting blankets. Trish, I love it. I tied D and E, 2 of each. Oh, but there should be 5, Sarah. Oh no, you missed a question. You'll have to run it back. You missed a question, Sarah. Okay. Tangle the net. I have A and E. Wait. There should be 5 questions. There should be 5 questions. So that there was no tie. There shouldn't be a tie at all for anything. Unless you got 1 of each. But there are 5 questions. I didn't skip one, did I? No, I didn't skip one. I'll go and ask the questions again and see who missed one. Oh, Sarah got 2D. Oh, that's how you tied 2 and 2. Okay. I didn't think about that. You guys are all over. I would just pick the 2 then. And you get 2. You have 2 love languages. So Sarah is tied D, E. Annette has A and E. Okay, so let me read D then. Night Owl, Nairo, you have D and E. Okay, I get what you mean now. I didn't think that you guys could, that would happen. That's interesting. So you guys choose for yourself. Which one like resonates with you, you know? Like I read it and your heart is like, oh, this is me, I'm the one, this is the one right here. Like that, okay? Like that exactly. Okay, mostly D's. Quality time, CALs, so crochet alongs, crochet dates. I would love a crochet date, but my husband doesn't crochet. It can be a crochet friend date. And long-term whips are your jam. Whips are work in progress. You love crocheting in good company and tying your makes to memories. Oh, that's so fun. Aw, I love that. So that's for D, for if you got mostly D's. Perfect pattern, Cal blanket, a large collaborative project, perfect for group stitching. Yeah? Who's D? I love it. Brunette, yes. Oh, that's so fun. Madi, you got it. Get through the homework and then pick up your hook. But get that homework done, girl. Okay, so lastly, E. Mostly E's. Ready? Vivian, you got 100% D? You have mostly A's, MMC. So you were acts of service. Your perfect pattern is a market tote. Okay, mostly E's. We ready? Physical touch. You're here for the squish factor. Soft fibers only. You choose yarn like other people choose throw pillows, and your projects are all about feel. Perfect pattern, chunky plush scarf. What were my results again? Okay, maybe I'm more like D. I don't want a fleshy scarf. I'm in LA. Maybe when I lived in Chicago, yeah. When I lived in Chicago, I made so many big, obnoxious, like, scarves. So yeah, I guess. Soft, squishy, and perfect for showing off your favorite yarn. Man, that's the only one I don't really care for the pattern. The other patterns are perfect. E is like, I know, ukulele girl, I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, that doesn't really match me much either. Well, at least the perfect pattern. The other parts, maybe? I do like squish the yarn a lot. And I'm obsessed with this like coastal cotton. This coastal cotton right now, y'all. We're gonna get there in a minute. But I'm gonna do a quick reread. Hi Dimps Designs, how are you? Hello, hello. Wait, the whole thing isn't the vibe for me. I'll stick to D. I know. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stick to D. I resonate with D. Yeah. What was the pattern for D? The pattern for D was a crochet along blanket. A large collaborative project perfect for group stitching. Maybe that can be a squishy sweater, a lot of lovely, or a lot of lovely shawls for E. Yeah, like a wearable. But I think D I like better. Ooh, color changing yarn. Like variegated yarn, or like it changes with heat. What are we discussing? Oh, we're going over our crochet love language right now. From the Crochet Nation newspaper. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick reread of the questions. Okay, a quick reread. Are we ready? Quick reread of the questions. 1. What's the best part of finishing a project? A. Knowing someone will get use out of it. B. Adding a punny tag or heartfelt note. C. Giving it as a surprise. D. Sharing it in a group or cal. E. Squishing it and then squishing it again. Number 2. You've got a free evening. What do you make? A. A dishcloth or a hat for a friend. B. A wall hanging with a crocheted message. C. An ornament or tiny treat to give away. D. This is kind of confusing, the numbers, but whatever. D. Another square for a group blanket. E. A puff stitch pillow or something extra cozy. 3. How do you respond to compliments on your crochet? A. Thanks, I made one for you too. B. It says you are loved in the corner. Did you see? C. You like it? Surprise! I've already wrapped one up for you. D. We should make something together sometime. E. Right? Feel how soft it is. 4. Which of these sounds more like your ideal project? A. Something functional, fast, and thoughtful. B. A piece with a personal twist or message. C. A little gift that's easy to share. D. A longer project you can crochet over time. E. Something you can wrap yourself in immediately. And 5. What do you wish people understood about crochet? A. It's a way to show up for people. B. Every stitch carries meaning. C. Handmade gifts are always more special. D. It's even better when shared. E. It's not just art. It's comfort. Crochet. Alrighty. That was so fun. That was so fun, friends. That was so fun. I love that. I love that. I did get issue number 6. So maybe next week we'll do another quiz in there because I'm sure there's another one. Where's the front of this? What did I just do? Oh no. What did I do? Ah, here it is. We're good. Everybody calm down. We're fine. No, you didn't. One of each? No way. Are you for real? You got one of each, Amaguru Marie? That's crazy. Oh, yay. Of course, Trish. That was so fun. I love doing quizzes like that. I was hoping that there was one in here. I hadn't looked at this before showing y'all, so that was fun. That was so fun. Okay. So before I forget, next Thursday, I had to reschedule some things around, so there won't be a live next Thursday. I'm going to be live on Monday instead. So next week's schedule will be Monday, 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, Tuesday, 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, Wednesday, 2:30 p.m. Pacific time, and then Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so no Thursday live. It'll be on Monday next week. I just want to be sure that I say that before I forget. Also, if you have not grabbed it already, bam! Your yarn over hook cheat sheet. Sounds like an applause. My nails sound like an applause. I hope that goes through. My mic like cuts stuff out, and then I rewatch it, and I'm like, oh man. So I hope that went through. Reading basic crochet charts. Make sure that you grab it if you have not grabbed it. Yay, confetti, confetti. Make sure that you grab it if you have not grabbed it. The link is in the description. Let me also put it here. ! Chart. And you can grab it. You can grab it. All of our new friends, if you have not joined yet, Yarn Over Hook, the free social media for crocheters, we would love to have you. We would love to see what you're making. This was much requested by our Yarn Over Hook community, and I finished it. I finished it this week, and we launched it on Thursday. It comes with a little letter from me to you, a chart for basic symbols that I highly recommend that you print and laminate and keep close to your crochet charts. And then some cards. Why is this missing a page? Oh, it's not. I forgot I cut out one of the cards. Little flashcards. Yay, Trish. Thank you. Thank you so much, Trish. Yay. Like, love. Yay. Wait. Like, there we go. So this is a work of love. I made this special for y'all. So definitely grab it, print it, cut out the little flashcards. You can quiz yourself. I said that I was going to quiz y'all today, but I didn't want to do that to y'all. And I know that there were some folks who hadn't gotten it yet. So I want to give y'all some time. But I was going to quiz you guys on Tuesday because that was supposed to be the next time I'm live. But now I might give y'all a little quiz, a little pop quiz on Monday. Maybe I'll show just like 1 or 2 flashcards every day next week. Should I do that? Just like out of nowhere. You guys like won't expect it because it's a pop quiz. So like we'll be crocheting along, you know, like hanging out, right? And I'll go, what's this? It'll be like, ah! Like I'll surprise y'all. What's this? And then we'll do a quick little timer. And then you have to tell me in the chat what it is. Does anybody know what this is? What symbol is this, friends? Friends who have started learning crochet charts. If you already know, don't say. But if you just started learning, what is this symbol? Do we know? What is this symbol? I'll give you guys a few minutes. So this packet will include cards, like little cutouts, so you can make your own little flashcards. And it has the US term and the UK terms for everything because we're worldwide. We're Mr. Worldwide. So I had to include US and UK terms. So grab it for free. If you missed the link, put ! Chart and it'll pop up. Nightbot will be like, here you go. And then you can download it. Yay! Ooh, friends. I love it. It's a slip stitch. Good job. Good job, friends. Good job. Very nice. Okay, I think that's it. I want to crochet. So I am working on the color block market bag. I don't know what it is. It might be my yarn. We've talked about this before, right? We've talked about this before. One, coastal cotton feels really good. I love it. I love the way it feels. However, I don't feel like it's a worsted weight. So my bag is coming out a whole lot smaller. It's coming out a whole lot smaller than the pattern. I was informed by the label that it was worsted weight. You see that 4? Do we see that? Hold on. There we go. Lies. This is not worsted weight. This is not worsted weight. It is so small. My bag is so small. I almost want to just start it over and make it wider. Look at how tiny this is. It's supposed to be 16 inches. Friends. And look at how far I've already gotten. I'm like over halfway done. But part of me wants to make this bigger. I'm just nervous about not having enough yarn should I decide to make it bigger. So what should I do? Which pillow? Do I have a pillow somewhere? Oh, I don't see this as a pillow for some reason. This is a Volare pillow. I have it linked in the description, Marie. You can get 15% off using our code. Just follow the link in the description. It should automatically add it to your cart. Otherwise, just copy and paste that link or that code. And you can get 15% off. It's a crafting pillow. I love it. I always crochet with it. Right, Vivian? It's a little sus. You love this size, Annette? Do we love it? Should I just keep it and adjust? Sometimes the yarn can say 4 weight, but it can feel different. It can feel different. Weight happens to me. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Water break. Water break, friends. Cheers. Clink. Cheers, everybody. Annie, finish it, then make another, but bigger one. This is all that I have of this yarn, though. Taylor, hi. How are you? We just did a love language quiz. You'll have to rewatch this at the beginning and tell us what you get. It says 8-ply, but I think it's 4-ply. Yeah, it's such a bummer when that happens. Should I leave it? I should keep it, guys. Oh, it does look like a book bag. It does. It looks like a cute little book tote. Yeah, should I keep it? Because it's just going to be small. It's going to be small. Okay. I'll keep it. I think I might go ahead and switch to the white now, though. I'm just bummed because it's not like, okay, I'm exaggerating. It's not that much smaller. I think it's like maybe 2.5 inches smaller. Did everybody tell me what's in their cup and what's on their hook? Taylor, your love language is gift, giving gifts. Wait, but this is your crochet love language. It's different. It's different because it's crochet. Yeah, it's supposed to be 16 inches and it's 12.5. It came out so small. And at first I was like, oh, it might be my tension. No, it's not my tension. I was like, oh, maybe it's my hook. It's like, nope, I used the same hook. If I did this any looser, it would be so flimsy. I already felt like I was crocheting this pretty loose. So where are we? Yeah, we're at 12.5. And it's supposed to be 16. Do you guys see the difference? That's 16. This is 16, where my thumb is. Do you see where it's landing? It's so much smaller. Should I keep it? Small bags need love too. Michelle, you're not wrong. All right, I'll keep it. Now I have all this yarn left over that I was hoping I would not have. But I can figure something out. Maybe I'll make like a little drawstring pouch to put on the inside. Maybe I'll make a little drawstring pouch. Yeah. Galia says I should frog it. Galia, I think you're the only one that says I should frog it. Oh, MMC, your favorite sibling? I get what you're saying. I love that. Diana, I love water breaks. We just added those. They're new. Okay, so Annette has another Labubu and iced coffee. Let's see. Where else? Denise, water in your cup. Stepson's Afghan on your hook. It is. It's like a whole lot smaller. Oh, Sonia, are you doing the same one? And yours is 12.5 too, so I think the yarn may be worsted. The yarn that she called for was worsted. But and this is supposed to be worsted. But even like looking at it compared to my worsted acrylic right here, it is so small. Look at this. This is so small. I'm saying look at this. I'm not even showing you guys. Look at the difference. Both of those are supposed to be worsted for. What yarn are you using, Sonia? Madi, water, and my homework. Yay, you started a shrug. Can you please? Chamomile tea. That sounds amazing. I hope you feel better. On your hook, berry ice cream, raglan. Yay. Amigurume, my market bag is way bigger than it is supposed to be because I misread the pattern. Oh no. Sarah, I have both water and a fresh cup of coffee. Yay. About to start the same bag you are working on. Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Galia, I love frogging, but don't at me. Hi, Riley. That is so funny. If you have leftover yarn, make a small wallet to match it. Okay, I like that. So we'll just keep it. It might just be a heart keychain, but it can be a message to someone that says, love you. Oh, Diamond, that's so nice. Okay. Yeah. Marie Jo, coffee in my cup and a cardigan of my own design on my hook. Okay, work. I love it. How far are you? Okay, let's see. You're using peaches and cream, and it came out to 12.5. See? And I'm wondering if it's because we're using cotton. But she used sugar and cream cotton, and sugar and cream cotton is thick. It is a lot thicker than this. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so it must be the thickness. I'm glad that you and I are both on the same page. Deaf frog. Galia. Oh my gosh. Chamomile tea. Am I saying it funny? Chamomile? Do you say chamomile? What are you making? I'm at, sorry, I'm at work sneaking in. Oh, no worries. I'm making a color block bag. Which one was it? Summer Sash Bash 8? Taylor, thank you. Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you. Are you feeling better? How are you feeling today, Taylor? Riley, I'm currently crocheting a plushie. Yay. Oh, you did a 4.5 millimeter hook instead of 5 because of how tight the stitches are with a 4.5. Oh, but see, I'm using a 5. Hmm. I love Taylor and Trish fighting each other over the top spot. Okay. All right, let me see. Let me put this pattern in here. So this is the pattern, friends, that we're talking about. So it seems like a lot of us are doing it. So this is the pattern. This was the 8th pattern in our Summer Sash Bash for week 8. Good. I'm so glad that you're feeling better today, Taylor. Mary Jo, almost done with it. You have one sleeve left in the border. Yay! Okay, cue please. I wanted to be sure. Okay. Interesting. Rosie, I got lost and wandered in here, but I would frog the bag and make it bigger if I was not 100% happy. That's what I'm trying to decide. But somebody said it's a perfect book size bag. And that like kind of sold it for me. Because what's funny is I usually like big tote bags, but I never like fill them up and I hate how heavy they are on my shoulder. So I really should be making smaller tote bags. That just makes the most sense. And then Nairo's idea of making like a wallet or even like making like a little drawstring bag to put on the inside, I think is great. I think I am going to take back a couple of rows though, because I do want more white. So I think I am going to take back a couple of rows because if I were to double this, I feel like that would be too long. I think I would want like a little square and then longer straps. So yeah, I think I'm gonna frog a couple rows and then start with white. Yeah, I think I am. That feels good. Yeah, because it's like a little cafe bag. You know what I mean? And see, and I haven't lost my Crojo yet. I haven't lost my Crojo. Otherwise, I would have frogged this before I got on here. I would have used my electric yarn winder and frogged it. So I haven't lost my Crojo yet. I think the idea of using a smaller bag just isn't computing. It's not computing because I'm so used to using bigger bags. So yeah, it's just like not computing with me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and switch to white then. And then it's just gonna be a smaller bag. It's gonna be perfect when I go to like the used bookstore and stuff. I have like 2 used bookstores in my neighborhood now. So this, and then white in the straps. Should be perfect. Yeah, I think so. Also, Trish, I want to shout out. I missed your comments before I started the live, but Roman sent me a picture. So excited for today's episode. Have missed you, Sammi. I even started watching your old lives. Binge watching my old lives. I'm so happy to be here, Trish, and I'm happy that you're here. I miss y'all too. Not doing lives on Fridays is hard. I have a really busy day on Fridays. Otherwise, I totally would. But I can't. And then the like Sunday, Monday wait is just awful. But I'll be live on Monday. I'm going to be live on Monday instead of next Thursday. Okay, so we're going to switch to white. This is one of my whip bags. I have my cute little like puffin little carrying case in there. It's where I keep my lemon wood. Annette, thank you. Thank you so much, Annette. Catman, hi. I love, love, love used bookstores. I love used bookstores so much. So like this would be that. Yes, I also thought about making the lip balm holder. I had already planned on. So I'm going to make one of those. So that's this one. I'm going to make one of these to match. So I'll use that. I'll use the purple yarn to make one. This was this one number 5? SSB 5? I think it was. Trish, let me see. About your drink? No, I didn't see it. It didn't come up. What did you bring to drink, Trish? What's on your hook? I think I know what's on your hook, but what did you bring to drink? I think sometimes if you guys are watching on TV but chatting on your phone, sometimes I think it disconnects and I don't know why, which is silly because I wish that you could chat from your TV on YouTube to make things easier, but they make you go from your phone, but then sometimes the chats don't show up. So that's really strange. Yeah, I'm sure it's cumbersome. I'm sorry, because I know like most of our viewers watch the lives on TV. So it really stinks that you guys have to do all that. Cucumber and watermelon and spinach in your cup. Ooh, a smoothie? I would hope so. Oh, of course, Catman. How did your dragon come out? Do you love him? Yay! I'm so glad. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Taylor, I hope you feel better. Okay, so we're going to start the white. I think the original pattern only called for 6 rows of the color. And I have 9. Do I really have 9? Okay, so let me see. Do you guys ever crochet with cotton and you get all of the like cotton fibers like all in your nose? Okay, Mm, that would only leave me 5 rows of white if I continue matching this pattern. I think we're just going to go with it. We're just going to wing it. I should definitely have enough white left over, so I don't have to worry about that. And I'll just do more white if I want more white, because doing 5 more rows is only this much. So I would need to do more anyway. This is why I'm so frustrated, because I bought this yarn. With the expectation. Maybe I should have kept those 2 rows. All right, we're going to put the 2 rows back. We're putting those 2 rows back. Okay, putting them back. Putting them back, and then we'll start the white. Because 5, I'd have to do way more than 5 more rows of white. And I'm nervous about not having enough white to finish it. It'll be okay if I run out of purple. It won't be okay if I run out of white. So we're gonna put those rows back. Maybe we'll put 1 row back. I don't know, we're gonna see. Only 5? No, we're putting both of them back. Oh goodness. Oh, MMC, that's a great idea. Oh, Trish, that sounds lovely. And if you guessed the Vattenberg, you'd be right. Yay! I missed it. How many squares have you done, Trish? Did you say that you hadn't counted? I think that's what I saw. Taylor, what is your confession? Wait, I'm ready. Taylor, you have some tea? What tea do you have? Thank you so much, Trish. And thank you, Annette, and thank you, Taylor. You guys are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Taylor! And you didn't take pictures and post on Yarn Over Hook and share with us? Just kidding. Taylor, we're like 5 days away. You couldn't make it. What happened? What happened, Taylor? What happened? What happened? For those who are new, we are at the end of our summer stash bash, and the number 1 rule was to not buy yarn. I have been so good at not buying yarn. And there have been some folks who are also been really good at not buying yarn. And Taylor, you were so close. You were so close, Taylor. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's fine. They do have a major sale going on, and I intentionally put a stop to their text messages, and I have not opened up the app. I feel you. I feel you. Taylor, you're forgiven. Yeah, that's Hobie's fault. That's not your fault, Taylor. That's all Hobie's fault. That's all Hobie's fault. There was some cute Halloween yarn, and I wanted to make socks. Taylor, shame, shame, shame. Michelle, no judgment. Wait, but Michelle, didn't you buy yarn too? Didn't you buy yarn? Or did you not buy yarn? Am I being like blasphemous right now? Did you buy yarn? Vivian agreed, not your fault. Okay, Michelle, you have not bought yarn. Okay. My bad. Sonia, yeah, I failed at the yarn ban multiple times, but I'm using it all. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I would say, Taylor, you were so close. Wait, when did the sale end? You can wait. You can wait until Wednesday, Taylor. You can wait. Trish, I don't have Hobie here, but watch mostly US people, so I get into all your yarn stores. So I don't even know if Hobie has a physical location here in the US. Hobie's from where? Denmark? Denmark? Sweden? Where is Hobie? But a lot of people in the US do buy Hobie. I'm bummed that they don't ship to Australia anymore. Annette, I just received an order from Mary Maxim. You bought yarn too? But were you actually participating in that aspect of the Stash Bash? Taylor, I tried so hard not to, but the sale ended soon. I didn't want to miss it. Okay. Yeah, then that's Hobie's fault. I think the sale ended at the end of the month. So the last day of our Stash Bash? Taylor. Judge free zone, right? Everybody, this is a safe space. This is a safe space. Okay, I thought it was Denmark. Okay, great. My first guess was right. In her defense, Hobie won't get here before Wednesday. Okay. Gladys, true. That's true. Hobie won't get here before Wednesday. So you don't technically have the yarn yet, Taylor. So I'd say that you're still in the clear. If it got here in the middle of the Stash Bash, I'd be kind of like, but you know, judge free zone. I'm not judging at all. Jay Valencia, me too, Taylor. Knitpigs had a 2 for 6 sale, and Yarn Love is doing a cowl in August, so I got the kit. Oh my goodness. I only have Spotlight and Linecraft. Oh, how are those yarns, Trish? Are they good? Sarah, I have like 10 big storage totes full of yarn. I'm banned from buying yarn until probably this time next year. Well, then you'll be set for next year's Summer Stash Bash then. Sarah, were you participating in this year's Summer Stash Bash? Or are you newer? I feel like you've only started watching in like the last week or so. Or is that true? I feel like a lot of y'all have been watching for a long time, but not chatting. So I don't want to like assume that you're new when like you've been watching, you just not been chatting. Because I know there's a lot of folks that watch it every day. I appreciate y'all. And you don't chat. Perfectly fine. I'm just glad that you're here and hanging out. But I can't remember. Okay, you've only been here since last weekend. Okay. Yeah, we started the Summer Stash Bash at the beginning of June. So that's why this is such a big deal, because this is our last week. And Taylor bought yarn. But as long as it doesn't get here before Wednesday, you're fine, Taylor. Vivian, you're falling out of your seat. Gladys, I got you, Taylor. Oh, thank you, Trish. They're okay, just yarn changes. Oh, like frequently? Thank you, Trish. Mary Jo, I bought Fairyland yarn from Amazon Prime sale, but that's what my cardigan is made with. Ooh, how is Fairyland yarn? I've actually never purchased yarn from Amazon. How do you like that yarn, Mary Jo? Can you only get it on Amazon? Vivian, I believe I've been here for around 3 weeks. Here? In no way. You've been here longer than that. Because we have Vivian and Vivian Crosby. I know Vivian Crosby has been here for a long time. Vivian, I thought you joined at like the middle of June. It's only been like a few weeks. I don't know time anymore. So, you please, I've only been here for 4 days. I had to buy yarn because I had no stash, but I inherited the stash from my mom. Oh, yes. When I get the yarn, I'll post on Yarn Overhook. Yay, Taylor. What kind of, so you want to make socks for Halloween? That's what you said you got yours for? I can't wait to see. Rosie, I'm kind of glad I wasn't here for the Stash Bash. I'd fail so hard. Next summer. Yes, you have to get all what you need plus 1 just in case they... Oh, I have learned. Trish, I feel like that's scary. I'd be so scared. Cassie, I have only been here since episode 48. I was bored and then I found you. I hope you're not bored anymore, Cassie. Welcome. Nairo, I have almost 2 months. June, July. Yay! Yes, but don't hate me. I'm gonna try knitting them. I don't hate you. We are not like that. We're not like that here. So Oh no, did you see me struggle to say? Okay, no, no, for real. So we do not hate on knitting here, okay? We don't. I mean it. I know it seemed a little sus there for a second, but I mean it. We're just crochet first because it seems like we're always second. Okay, so yarn over hook is crochet first. Okay? Because it seems like we're second everywhere else. So I don't hate you, Taylor. I cannot wait to see them. Breaking up your crochet for knitting. You're just taking a break, right? You're just taking a break, Taylor, right? Just, oh, I can't wait. Taylor and Annette, you will send me broke. Oh no. That's been like 3 weeks, but it does feel like longer. Oh my gosh, Vivian, it does feel like longer. Cassie, yay. You guys are so funny. Just a break, I promise. Okay, great. How far are you on your blanket? Are you almost done? I feel like because now I know that you're going to be knitting your socks, I hope that your package comes late. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I feel like that'd be so mean. That would be so mean. No, we are not anti-knitters here. So even post pictures of your knit too, Taylor. I want to see. We are not anti-knit at Yarn Over Hook. We are just crochet first. Okay? Because we're second everywhere else. So we are crochet first at Yarn Over Hook, okay? But we don't hate on knitters. Michelle. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave this. So we have 10 rows of purple. So that was one more row that I added. So then if I do, I'm just going off the pattern at this point. Like, I really don't know how she got the shape that she did with that pattern. But it might just be because my yarn is definitely smaller than worsted. Okay, so I think I like the size. And then if I do like here with white mesh and then the straps, that should be plenty of yarn. That should be plenty of yarn. Because this is how much yarn I have left with my purple. Like, that's a lot of yarn that I have left with my purple. This is a lot. So, not including the bottom half, I should have plenty of white. I need to not be afraid. I need to not be afraid. I need to not be afraid. Mary Jo, I don't think so. I'm not sure where you can buy it, but it's pricey. Oh, but I got a pack of 3 for $12. It's very soft. It's a cotton blend. And it's called, what was it called again, Mary Jo? Let me go to your chat activity. Fairyland. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember that. Fairyland yarn. Because I don't think I've tried a cotton blend that wasn't like cotton and bamboo. So like Kobu. Is it a blend with acrylic? Taylor, oh, I haven't worked on it for a while because I've been giving, oh, right, your hands a break. But I have 2 skeins left and the border. Taylor, this is another project that you started it when you started coming to the lives. Because we had determined that we had chit-chatted about the alpine stitch being a good kind of like, what did we determine to call it? Not like masculine, but more like a simple, like straightforward stitch that we think would be good for more masculine projects. Yeah, because we chit-chatted like as a group with that, didn't we, Taylor? Disclaimer, stop, drop, stitches and roll and hooks and needles. This is a no judgment zone. I love that, Nairo. Stop, don't drop stitches and roll the hook and needles. Nairo, that is so funny. MMC, I'm starting a new project and it's a surprise. I'll post on Yarn Over Hook. MMC, I can't wait to see. Trust the chicken. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I will be okay. It's fun to try and be top 3. I know, I kind of like that gamification of this. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. Vivian Crosby, cotton. I love using cotton. Cotton is the way to go for me. Nairo, I'm on my phone and type slow, but pretend I wrote all that when you pointed to the screen and you said stop when talking about knitters. No worries. Yeah, this is a judge-free zone. This is the judge-free zone. I needed to stop myself because like I like had a little hiccup there, but I mean what I say. I mean what I say what I mean. Oh my gosh. Diamond, post a picture of your heart keychains. What are you talking about? We would love to see. We would love to see that. And that one of my mini whips is knit socks. I love to knit socks. Wait, I want to see. Friends, you can post your knits on Yarn Over Hook. Oh, no worries, Taylor. Oh, water break. Cheers, everybody. Clink. Did we miss the other one? Whoops. Mary Jo, 60% cotton, 30% acrylic, 10% wool. Ooh. How do you like it? Like, out of 5 stars. Working on crochet, I switched to knitting, but for a few days because it's different movement, helps prevent soreness for me. Oh, that's smart, Rosie. That's very smart. I never would have thought of that. Denise, the yarn I purchased from Temu, the label was blank, but when I removed it, Fairland label was on the inside. No way, Denise. Are you serious? What? No way. On all of your yarn that you purchased from Temu? No way. I don't want to do my color change there. I should do it here. I have like 3 people talking to me at home right now. I can't hear the stream. No worries, Taylor. Wait, that happened to you too, Jay Valencia? Wait, what? Oh, that's so nice, Sarah. I recently made a baby blanket in Hobie Friends. It come from a family friend's sibling new baby. The family friend had to take it in their suitcase from Canada all the way to Nepal. Wow. Four and a half. Okay, why are you taking off half of a star, Mary Jo? I used to get the blanket yarn from Temu. It's so soft. Hold on. What? Friends, I want to know. What is this? What do you mean? How much is it? Is it inexpensive? Taylor, no worries. It was great to see you, Taylor. Oh, Taylor, you had asked about my nails. I'm sure you're going to watch the replay if you haven't logged out already. But they're green and sparkly. These are my new nails. Okay, bye, Taylor. Have fun playing pirates. Denise, it was the ones in that order. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Wow. Nairo, y'all, we should have a sesh about knitting. I've been trying to learn and it's slow death. It's killing me softly. So help from friends with more patience then I would be so nice. Oh, message Alexis. Alexis is she's a basic knitter. So if it's some basic stuff, she could probably help you out. Thanks, Taylor. Thank you so much for stopping in and thank you so much for the super chats. Yeah, Nairo, hit up Alexis. She would love to help you out. And then anybody else in here who also, if you guys have knit questions, you can always post on Yarn Over Hook too. That's fine. A lot of folks knit. What is it? Ambidextrous? Like fiber ambidextrous, I think is what some folks call it. Or what is it? By fiber? I can't remember what it's called when you knit and crochet. There's some fun terms that people use. I'm pre-basics. Yeah, message Alexis, Nairo. She would love to help. Bistitchual. That's what it is. I was like, which one was it? Bistitchual. That is so funny. If I crochet for too long, my hands get really hot, like a burn, if that makes sense. Whoa. Like your entire hand or just your palms? That's wild. It's different for different people. I pay about 7 odd for 100 grams on Temu. If you add it to your cart, you can get cheaper sometimes. Trish, do you mind messaging me which one you get? By Craftual. That is so funny. Also, I'm still gonna be here for the view, just AFK. No worries, Taylor. Gotta support my girl. Thank you, Taylor. You're the best. Thank you, thank you. I love this color and I love this cotton, y'all. This is the Queensland Coastal Cotton. I love this cotton. It's not a 4, but I love this cotton. I would probably call this a 3+. And I definitely want to make a wearable. I really want to make a wearable for it. It is not cheap though. This cotton is not cheap. I get why. Because when I first got it, I was like, 2 skeins. 2 skeins for me, please. This is pricey. It's pricey. But I wanted to support a local yarn store, and especially a local yarn store that supports crocheters. So I was like, I have to buy yarn. I have to buy yarn. But this is pricey, y'all. This yarn was pricey, but it's really good. It's really good. So Queensland Coastal Cotton, I definitely recommend. I would give it a 4.5 because it's not a 4. It's not a 4. Mary Jo, my fingers when I'm holding it. Oh my goodness. Interesting. Interesting. Do you think it's the blend? What do you think it is? That's weird, Mary Jo. Oh my gosh. Sarah, my husband is getting back into cross stitching. He used to do it as a kid. I love that. Oh my gosh. I love that. Did you guys ever do the latch hook little things? Like you make it's basically like little rugs. Did you guys do that as kids? It was really popular in the 90s and early 2000s. And I'm pretty sure it started though like in the 70s or 80s. Maybe even before that. Maybe the 80s? I don't know. I'm a 90s kid. So I don't know. But that used to be my favorite. And I did a bit of cross stitching. There are actually some embroidery kits that I actually kind of want to gift myself maybe for Christmas or for my birthday. There's a subscription service that I kind of want to I might ask as like a gift for my husband. I don't know. We'll see. But it's super, super pretty. And I really want to get back into embroidery because I've really only done a little bit of embroidery. Like you guys have seen Bo back here. Some of y'all have seen Bo. So he's my favorite Animal Crossing character. And so I did this like a freehand. I kind of drew out the shape, but I mostly looked at a picture. And so I freehanded this. The back isn't bad for my first kind of detailed embroidery. It's not bad. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. But I love Bo. Thank you. And so I want to actually learn how to do it. And then my friend made me this one. This is the one that you guys always see. She made me that one. And I think this was a kit that she got. And she gave it to me for Christmas. And it's so cute. I really want to learn proper how to do embroidery. Oh, did you guys see me struggling? Oh my gosh. It was so tall. I'm so short. But anyway, thank you, friends. Yeah, latch hook is so fun. Thank you, Trish. Annette, thank you. Thank you so much. I cross stitch, but not embroidery. Those are cute. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really, really want to. Oh, your last comment was for coastal cotton. Okay, hold on. Let me go back and see. Oh, okay, for blondie knots, and it is more like a 3. It really is more like a 3. It is. I think it's it's actually equal to Hobie's 8/8 yarn, which is a 3. Yeah. Oh, that's such a bummer, Mary Jo. Yeah, definitely take your breaks. Make sure you take breaks. Taylor, did you have to walk the plank back to us? Nairo, I got the Loops and Threads Heartland Bamboo blend with acrylic. Your yarn reminds me of this. It states it's a 4 medium, super, super soft, but to me it feels like a 3. Also, it splits like no other. Ooh, that's good to know. We don't like splitting over here. Did I leave myself a long enough tail? Yeah, that's long enough. Is Gladys here? Gladys, look at the tail I left myself. I think it was you who was freaking out last time about how short my tails are. This one's a little short, but we'll figure it out. Oh. I wanted to show you guys. So I don't know if you noticed, but when you go to the Yarn Over Hook page, we have a shop. Did you guys notice that? If you go to our page, we officially have our shop on our YouTube page. Confetti, 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 confetti. So, you know that I have my tumbler, right? Bam! My Yarn Over Hook tumbler. Keeps my water nice and cold. This is on that shop. So you should go check it out. I was trying to be cool to like drink it, but the water wasn't coming, so I had to tip it more, and I got way too much. But anyway, Yarn Over Hook. Hire me for your ads, because I can totally do it. And then, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Our signature tee. Friends, it's our signature Yarn Over Hook. Look. With our colors, the purple, the brown, and the navy. Isn't it so cute? This is also in the shop. This is our signature tee. Look at that. Okay, we love merch, right? We love merch. I like it. It's making it so dark because this t-shirt is so white. But that's okay. I'm not important right now. The t-shirt is. So can we give this, yeah, like the t-shirt's what's important right now. My camera's like, so bright. That white is so bright. So yeah, we have some really fun, do I hold it back here? Oh yeah, that's better. We have some really fun stuff in the shop on YouTube. So definitely check that out. All of the items that we have available are not here. We are running, how do I say it? We rotate some of the items through. So in the YouTube shop, that's not all of our items. So if you want to see all of our items, you got to go to our shop on Yarn Over Hook. So let me post it. There we go. You got to go to our shop on Yarn Over Hook. So you can get some merch. Roman has been making some really fun stuff. There's this really fun bag that's like a little like wrist clutch. I love it so much. I love it so much. I can't wait to get it and I'll show you guys. But definitely check it out. I love merch. Does anybody else love merch? I love merch. Okay. Where was I? Jenny, most bamboo yarns I've used have been pretty splitty. So the Kobo yarn doesn't really split for me. It depends on my hook. If my hook isn't pointy, or it's either round or pointy that works best for it. I can't remember. But Kobo doesn't split depending on the hook that I use. But that's the only bamboo yarn I've used. Gladys, you did it on your top? Sarah, yay, I finally got the foundation row done. Yay! I was so invested in chat. I had a tough time keeping count. No worries, Sarah. You see, I always start and stop in my crocheting. That's okay. That's what it's like crocheting with friends, and that's okay. We eventually get there. Mary Jo, I don't really like using Kobo yarn because it splits so much. I think it definitely depends on the hook. Do you guys use hooks that have more pointed tip or rounded tip? Because I think it definitely depends on the hook you're using, on how well Kobo works with you. Aw, Trish. He's 13 and in online games. Aw. Trish, I need to move to the US. I mean, don't. But like, you don't need to move here. We are trying to figure out how to get stuff to you, so don't move here. Don't move here. Taylor, oh, that's so cute. I love that. I love that. My daughter is 22 and doesn't watch TV. She's like me. I never watch TV, and my son loves the screen. This time, loves his screen time. I have to be strict with him. I feel like that's definitely a common issue these days. Definitely a common issue these days. I spent a lot of time outside and playing like imagination as a kid. The only TV, because I didn't even have cable growing up. Like if I watched cable, it was when I was at my dad's house or my cousin's house. And that was only on the weekends, every other weekend. And so I only watched like PBS. But then I would watch like CSI and House and like SVU with my grandma. So I think that's why I'm obsessed with true crime now. It's my grandma's fault and not having cable. But anyway, other than that, we were like always outside. My grandparents had the best big yard, biggest backyard. And so we always played there. When it rained, we would go out in the front yard and my grandma would have us put our feet in the like on the curb, like and get like our feet wet. I'm like tapping my feet. Can you guys see? That's like one of my favorite memories as a kid. Um, a lot of my favorite memories consist of me like doing stuff, especially with my grandparents. Like I did a lot of construction work on the house with my grandparents, so I'm really good with tools. Um, I did a lot of crafting with my mom and my cousin, so I'm super into crafting. Watching like medical and like investigative dramas with my grandma, so now I'm like super into true crime. Going on walks with my granddad, so I really like going on walks. But yeah, I don't know. Nowadays it seems like kids don't spend a whole lot of time outside and it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to see. But on the flip side of that, a lot of kids are picking back up handicrafts. I'm seeing like 5-year-olds knitting and chit-chatting with their parents. I'm seeing like clubs, crochet clubs and fiber clubs at like elementary schools and middle schools. So it seems like we're gonna have a quick kind of like, you know, it's always like this, I feel like. Um, so it's nice to see crafting and like getting off the screen becoming more and more popular. I just hope that that like keeps in that direction, you know? I hope it's not like a fad. Hi, Patty. Thank you for joining. Hi from Ohio. How is it in Ohio? How's the weather? Um, Nightbot, I'm drinking soda, Coca-Cola. Thanks for asking because I was forgetting about it. Nairo. Diamond, a rounded tip hook uses that better catches the yarn. Ah, Mary Jo, your hook is pointed. Yeah, I feel like, because like my clover hooks, my tulip hooks are very pointed. My clover hooks are like, I'd say like a rounded point. And I think I was using a clover hook. I was using maybe a Boyle or a Susan Bates with my Kobu, and then I switched to a clover, and I don't remember it splitting as much with my clover. So I was using this one. Oh, this is just like a generic. No, because I got it from Joanne. It can't be just like a generic. Maybe the name didn't fit. I'm pretty sure this is a Susan Bates. I got it from Joanne. It can't be a generic brand. And I remember the paper on there. But anyway, yeah, this one is more rounded too. Yeah, so I think a more rounded hook with Kobu is the way to go. Because I don't remember it splitting very much when I was using it. And I was making a shell stitch table runner. So there's a lot of like chains and a lot of double crochets. And I don't remember it splitting a whole lot for me. I don't, because I would have stopped using it if it did. So I would try a rounded hook. Oh no. Oh no, Naira. Trish, oh my gosh, Sammy, I will post my new cup. I got it. It's a crime scene. Yes, please. Can you please, here in Chile, it's so cold. I am freezing out here. It's cold? I feel like we got like a little bit of a cold front here in LA. It's been like really, really chilly this week. And I was complaining at the start of the week, and then I looked at next week's temperature, next week's forecast, and I should not have been complaining because it's gonna be hot next week. It's gonna be so hot. But it feels like summer came and went. Summer like surprised us, which is not good because the last time this happened, we had like 100 degrees in like September and October. I have a feeling it's gonna happen again this year because the heat came late this year. We had no rain, and the heat is not lasting very long. So I feel like we're gonna have a very hot fall, which is such a bummer. Callie, yay, welcome back. Patty, I taught my grandson to crochet at 8 years old. It's raining 2.5 inches yesterday in less than an hour. Oh my gosh, Patty, that's a lot of rain. Does your grandson still crochet? Do you guys crochet together? That would be so cute. Do you guys crochet together? Trish, so the dots hooks, I like them. I like them. I'm still not going above a 4 because I don't understand why they aren't fully, why the metal doesn't go fully through, and why they aren't fully transparent with what the metal is. So it's still a 4 for me. But I did post that there was a flash sale. Nairo, did you get the hooks? I had tagged you and Renee. There was a flash sale the other day, and they were like 17 bucks for the whole set. I will keep an eye out for more of those like little flash sales. Mars. I love winter. I see this free air conditioning. That's the same. I do too. We keep all the windows open in the winter. But we don't get like true winter in LA. I feel like we get LA winter, which is like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. What is 50 degrees Fahrenheit Celsius? Is that like 10? What is that? What is that? Did I guess that right? That would be crazy if I did. I did. I did. It's thanks to Miss what was her name? Miss Hampton, my math teacher, that grilled that equation into our heads. Thank you, Miss Hampton. Yeah, I would say so, Trish. So 10 degrees, I think, is maybe as cold as we get. I'm trying to think, like during the day. I'm trying to think. I really don't feel like we go below like 50 degrees here. Whereas I was very much used to like -8 with like a negative like 16 wind chill when I lived in Chicago. I don't miss it at all. I don't miss it at all. Nairo, no, are you serious? I will like double tag you next time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over. Oh no. MMC, that's great. Keep practicing. You're in yet another heat wave, Sarah. Ugh. Thank you, Diamond. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's gonna be a cute little like, it's definitely gonna be a cute little like cafe bag. I'm loving it. Ooh, 80 degrees. Oof. Taylor, I've been trying real hard to teach my kids that sometimes we just have to be bored, and boy, does he not like that. Oh no. Yay, Callie. Patty, yes, we do crochet together. Nana shares yarn, hooks, and bags, etc. with him. I taught him to Russian join and cake up yarn a few weeks ago. Patty, that's so wonderful. That is so wonderful. I love that. You should, Callie. That would be great. Nairo, is there an app for Yarn Overhook? Because I'll be honest, I'm only there when you are live. I have it up in conjunction with your live. During the week, I'm running loose in action. An app would be great. So we don't have an app yet. However, you can make an app on your phone. And I think Roman is still in the works of figuring out notifications. But depending, what phone do you have? Because if you have like an iPhone and an app or an Apple phone, if you look up like Google how to make a web page an app, then you can. I think on Apple it's called a button. On Samsung, they actually like install like an app feature on your phone of a web page. So that's what I have. That's what I have right now. And then what you can turn on in the meantime is email notifications. Because when somebody tags you, you can get emailed. You can get notified. So then you'll be notified when I tag you for the next sale. Yeah, look up how to make a button on iPhone from a web page. And that your favorite color is purple? So many people love purple. My husband's favorite color is purple, so is my best friend's. I didn't show you guys. Mantia is helping out in the crochet today. Mantia is helping. Thanks, Mantia. Lila still has pillow yarn on her, so I'm not using her today. I haven't decided when I'm going to start my second pillow. I might start that tonight. I might be able to finish this bag tonight first, so then I might start that. Can you please, my favorite color is yellow. My favorite color was yellow growing up. My favorite color now, I feel like might be pink. I used to hate pink as a kid, and now I love pink, but it has to be a soft pink. But I also like really love green too. I love wearing green. So I don't know what my favorite color is. Because my favorite color changes, I think, for the season. Like, I don't really care for pink in the fall. In the fall, I love orange and yellow. In the winter, I tend to lean heavy into red. In the spring, I lean heavy into pinks. And in the summer, I lean heavy just in all bright colors. I feel like I don't really have a favorite color anymore. Yeah, Nairo. Yeah, you can make a button. You can like make your own app from web pages now. So you should definitely do it. Why? I love black, dark cherry, and soft pink. Ooh, I like that all together. We should do an optional gift exchange, Secret Santa kind of thing for Christmas. That would be fun. That would be so fun. We're like a worldwide thing. Like we have people all over the world. So we would have to figure out the logistics of that. And like having digital gifts as options as well. Because I feel like having digital gifts would probably be the best. But that's not a bad idea, Sarah. I love Christmas and I love giving on Christmas. So I love that idea. Thank you, Y. Welcome. How are you? I love my background too. Thank you so much. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Nairo, yes, purple gradients is not only my fave color, it's also my business color scheme. Love it. Oh, nice, Nairo. Trish, thank you so much. I love autumn colors. I do too. I do too. I feel like that's become the case after like growing up a lot, like, or not a lot, but like becoming an adult. I feel like even with liking seasons and stuff and like the colors I pick for my crochet, like all of that stuff has definitely changed drastically after becoming an adult. I used to really love summer. I don't care for it so much anymore. I prefer fall, and spring. And I used to really love like I actually really used to love like subdued, like kind of moody colors, especially in my crochet. But now I like really bright, vibrant colors. Um, while still having like some cozy colors in there, but I really like bright colors now. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely changed as I've gotten older. And MMC Shrum Shrum, that's cute. We had a day where we named both of my spinners. And so we came up with Mantia the mushroom because this mushroom, it's a take on the scientific name of this mushroom. And then Lila the lily. And then we have Wanda the yarn winder. And then who else did we name? What else did we name here on live? I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. Did we miss a water break? I feel like we needed a water break. Oh, whoa. There we go. Water break, everybody. Cheers. Clink. Whoa. I hope that wasn't too loud. Oh my goodness. I know, it was right on time. Gladys, the spinners are from Asteri Studios. Asteri Studios. Follow them on IG because every now and then they drop a coupon and a sale. So definitely follow them on IG. She says on her website that she was the first one to 3D print spinners. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't disagree. The biggest reason why I have not purchased another spinner is the shaft portion where you put the yarn on. And this isn't affiliate. This is not affiliate. I don't get any commissions sending sending y'all her way. But this is the only yarn spinner I know or that I've seen that tapers. Putting yarn on here way easier. The other yarn spinners I've seen, it's just a tube. And I'm not gonna like put any up here. I don't want to put anybody on blast. But every other yarn spinner I've seen that is not Asteri Studios is completely straight up and down. There's one here that I see that's like a triangle, but I feel like that would not hold the yarn very well. These are Temu, and they're definitely knocking off hers. That's a bummer. Yeah, these are all hers. The ones that come up tapered are all her designs. Yeah. So I definitely, oh, Asteri, Asteri. No worries, Gladys. I definitely recommend these spinners. The tapering is so nice, and then it's thick so that like I feel like the yarn holds onto it. Like it just works. This was a smart design, and I feel like the other spinners I've seen and I want because of how cute the spinning portion is, I don't like this part. I don't like that it's not tapered at the top, because when I put yarn on, I feel like I go right into the center of my cake. I feel like I'm not trying to aim it. If my cake is like closed on the inside, I feel like I can easily get that on there. And then it stays on nice and stiff because then it's wider at the base. Like, definitely recommend these spinners. When she says that she's the first one to do it, I believe her, because these spinners are definitely well made. So highly recommend them. Again, not an affiliate. I get nothing from saying this. Like 0 notes. Like 5 out of 5. One note. If you do get a spinner, I highly suggest ordering an extra dowel. Because these are 3D printed, they're 3D printed this way, not this way. So I've knocked over my spinner once, so has Alexis, and this has snapped in half. So the one that I have in here in Mantia is glued and then reversed so it doesn't break, and it's been working perfectly fine. But I dropped it and it snapped it so easily. So I have an extra dowel. So if you do get an Asteri yarn spinner, I would get an extra dowel just in case, just in case. Get it in the color that you want, because that's an important component. And when it broke, I was so devastated. And I think she, like, it's not a rare occurrence. It's common enough that she sells the part. So I would definitely buy that part if you get a spinner. And she's in the UK. So our world friends, you guys should be able to order from her. Yes, and they are annoying when you are getting to the end of the yarn, which are annoying. These spinners are like spinners that don't hold the yarn well. These ones seem perfectly fine. And especially again, because I feel like it's holding on to the yarn. Like I feel like other yarn spinners that don't have that shape won't hold the cake well. Like these hold the cake so well. Like even when I'm finishing a cake, the yarn isn't like moving around. Like it's still right in its place, everything. So I definitely recommend these spinners. Buy an extra dowel. That's my only thing. That's my only thing. So I gave it like a 4.5 because the dowel breaking was kind of like, and I had it for like 4 days. It really sucked. It really sucked. But these I definitely think that she was the first. When she says that she's the first one to 3D print yarn spinners, I think that she was the first one, because this design, I have not seen this design anywhere else. I feel like a lot of other designers go straight up and down. It's just like a perfectly straight just pole. And this design is very unique to her. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend. Dave Valencia, I love our water breaks. I do too. I do too. We just started them on Thursday, and I'm actually very appreciative of them, because I feel like at the top of the live, we're always like, yeah, we brought water. Yay, hydro homies. And then we never drink. You guys never see my water ever again. So I had to put something up to like keep us accountable. Oh, this is going to be so fun. I'm glad I didn't frog it. This is a cute size. This is going to be a very cute size. I'm glad I didn't frog it. Thank you, friends. Vivian, yes, I prefer a spinner, but better than a bowl or skein pulling. Yeah, I think I have not actually used my bowl. And I purchased the bowl when Joanne was closing. I purchased one of their yarn bowls because I'd never used a bowl before. And I haven't actually used it since I started really using my spinners. Like, and then getting an electric yarn winder, I'm able to wind my yarn while I'm doing other things. So now I don't even like, I haven't used my bowl in so long. It's kind of just become like storage. But I want to clean it out. I want to clean it out because I want to use it. I want to use it like where I can't use my spinners. But yeah, I haven't used it. I haven't used my bowl in a while. Hi, Michelle. How are you? How's your Saturday going? What's on your hook? What's in your cup? Vivian, my cakes are too big for yarn bowls. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, that would be tough. This is me looking at my yarn bowl. That would be really tough. If your cakes are really big, that would be really tough. Let's see, let's do a poll. I think we've done one like this similar before, but that's okay. Um, mm, how should I word this? What do you, how do you like to pull your yarn? How do you like to hold your yarn? How do you like your, how should I put this? Like, you pull from the skein, you use a yarn bowl, you use a yarn spinner. Like, how would I frame the question? Hmm. Yeah, twin yarn holder is actually fun. Oh no, you lost the dowel? Oh, that's a bummer. Mm, how would I word this? How do you like to, we'll say like this. Okay. How do you feed your yarn? How do you feed your yarn? How do you pull your yarn? Pull your feeding yarn. Yeah, I think so. How do you pull your feeding yarn? From the outside on a spinner. We'll say from a bowl. We'll just put from a bowl because you can pull on the outside or the inside. From a bowl. From the skein. And we'll say outside or from the skein inside. Center. Yeah, I think that that's fine. From the outside on a spinner. Thank you, Annette. Thank you. Thank you so much. How do you pull your feeding yarn? From the outside on a spinner, from a bowl, from the skein outside, from the skein center. Yeah? Rock the boat, friends. Hi, Abigail. Nava. Ooh, how do you escape crochet burnout? Friends, that's such a good question. Abigail, I was dyeing my hair and watching your live for almost 2 hours now. Yay! Welcome. Okay, good. That's a good question. Friends, how do you escape your crochet burnout? I scroll on Pinterest or Yarn Over Hook now, honestly. You guys inspire me so much. So scrolling on Yarn Over Hook has been so helpful. I have to plug right now. If you are looking for crochet inspiration in the community to crochet with and bounce ideas off of, yarnoverhook.com. It's a free social media for crocheters. We would love to have you. We would love to see what you're making. Join us, post a picture, show us what you're currently working on. That is an easy way to get out of your crochet burnout, is to be part of a crochet community and see what everybody else is crocheting. So that would be my number one thing. Scrolling on Pinterest has helped me. As well as like going through patterns that I've purchased before and just staring at my yarn shelf. There are so many ways I feel like you can get your Crojo back. So what are your guys' favorite ways on saving that Crojo? Patty, I'm crocheting a bedspread from Mini Hank Sock Wool. How big are you crocheting it? How long are you going to be working on it? Abigail, Nava, I normally just watch a bunch of crochet videos and it pulls me out of my burnout. I love it. Vivian, I tried to use my yarn bowl several times, so now I have a yarn bowl that I cannot use. Oh no. Mary Jo, I pull from the center. Trish, yeah, I will have to see if it's in my craft cupboard. Oh no. I hope it is, Trish. Pull your feeding yarn, skein, spinner, or bowl. Yeah, Vivian, thank you. I think we were on the same page. Brunette, I'm a center pull girly. I used to be a center pull girly. Now I love crocheting off my spinner. I feel like it's such like little effort. I love using my spinners so much. So much. Sarah, skein center, but it also depends as some yarns aren't meant to be center pull. True. Trish, so on a yarn holder, I go from the outside, but from just the skein, I'm a center pull. Same. Annette, I added you as an app on my phone. Yay! Yarn Over Hook as an app. Yay! Yay! Abigail, I'm crocheting a tie front cardigan. Cute. Very cute. Kelly, I take breaks to play Pokemon. Very nice. Yarn Over Hook lives and rewatches have been a blessing to help me with burnout. Dave Valencia, I'm so happy to hear that. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that. I love doing these lives with y'all. I love it. Because you guys know every time that you suggest something or you say you're making something, I immediately look to my yarn shelf. So you guys are definitely one of my inspirations. Absolutely. This community is just amazing. Gladys, I would say doing a fast project for instant gratification. Oh, that's not a bad strat, Gladys. Sarah, watching 50 pattern idea videos like 50 fairy core, 50 goth emo patterns, for example. There's a few YouTubers I like. That's fun. That's fun because I feel like not only are you seeing like what other people are making, but like you can even then combine some ideas, or even just like, oh wait, I have a pattern for that, for something like that. Oh, I forgot that I have yarn for something like that. So yeah, that's actually a really good strat too, Sarah. Nairo, I pull from a Ziploc bag or a tote bag or something and just let it spin around on the floor near me on top of a blanket if I'm home. Nairo, our chaos crocheter. Patty, I love this project. I have been on it just a couple weeks. I rush and join the mini hanks. The mini hanks. And roll into balls and then cake. I rarely use my spinner. Ah, wait, so then how do you pull it from your cake? From the center? I never thought to get mini hanks and put them together. Why have I never thought to do that? Interesting. I don't know why I never thought to do that. Because then you can get like a bunch of colors and you can like try different colorways. Patty, yes, center pull. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was definitely a center pull girly before I got these spinners. I got Mantia first. So I love this spinner. Can't you tell? Like it like fits my aesthetic. I love this spinner. And then I actually originally loved this one, but I couldn't find it in her shop. So if you're looking for this Lily one, search Lily in her shop and it'll come up. It doesn't come up for me. I don't know if it's the US site or what, but it doesn't come up for me. And so I thought for a long time she didn't have it, and I messaged her and she was like, no, it's there. So then I looked it up on her site and then I found it. So then I had to get it. I had to get this one. And now I kind of want the white Lily, and I kind of want her like green signature spinner. It's just a simple like circle one. But I don't need any more spinners. But these are so cute. And I really, like I said, I love how she does hers. Like her spinners are like the only ones that I want. There are some other ones that I really like the design. I love the design of the spinners, but I don't like this. I don't like the pole. I don't like the dowel part. Such a bummer. She really did nail that. She really did nail the shape. Trish, idea. I overcome Crojo so many ways at the moment. It's starting a new project till I'm ready to go back to a larger project. Taking a break from a project where you've lost your Crojo is such a good way of like finding your Crojo again for that project. Or even just coming back, and if you still don't like it, just frog it. Just frog it. So yeah, I definitely endorse taking a break. Take a break, go crochet something else. And come back, or don't. Q, please. I also let my skein roll around. Jenny, I'm super inconsistent with how I pull my working yarn. I don't have a spinner. It depends on the yarn, to be honest, and sometimes the project. Vivian, what do everyone store their yarn in? I'm trying to get some ideas. Oh, I have the IKEA Clack bookshelf, and I got the like X things. So I store my yarn mostly in my shelving unit here. I can take a picture. I'll take a picture because it's actually kind of neat. It looks very neat right now. It's not as messy as it was. So I'll take a picture and I'll post on Yarn Overhook. Should I do it now? I don't feel like I want to do it now. I don't have a good angle. Oh, no, I can do it now. Okay, I'll post this on Yarn Overhook so you guys can see. Yeah, that's an okay picture. Let me take it again. I want to wipe my lens. And then I can actually show you guys here. I'll post it on Yarn Overhook. Because I want to like move my camera, but I'm afraid like the angle isn't going to be right. So I'll take a picture so I can show you guys. Yeah, that's way better. And then you guys see my yarn wall. So I use all this yarn. I use it for the tutorials, for the granny squares that we do. So I use this as well. So this is part of my storage. But this, so when you guys see me looking over here to like assess my yarn, to see how much yarn I have, so this is what I'm looking at. So this is my storage. Is it blurry? I think it's a little blurry. So I'll post it on Yarn Overhook. Yep, it's the IKEA Kalakla. I never know what it is. Kallax? Kallax. Yes. That's the one I have. I have the 8x2. The bottom cube with the little cushion. That's where Toshi sleeps. And then I have some drawers and some other little shelvings for like notions and stuff. My serger in one cube with Wanda. And then yarn. So I'll post it on Yarn Overhook so y'all can see it. Nairo, here is the Michael's Loops and Thread Bamboo Blend yarn I spoke about earlier. Very splitty. And I'm using the recommended hook size 4.5, but I'm stubborn. So I want to keep trying the yarn since it is so soft. Oh, it looks soft, Nairo. But I could see how it would be splitty. Diamond! So cute! Love. Yay! Thank you for sharing that, Trish. I'll have to put that on later. Currently frogging this yarn. I think this is Q Please. Currently frogging this yarn. I absolutely love the feel and look, but this process has been a pain. Oh, is that the it's like whip spun yarn? It like kind of has a casing and then it's like yarn out of I can't remember what that's called. It looks so soft though. I think this is Q Please. Q Please, are you I don't want to say your name on here if you don't want your name on here. But you have the two-tone hair, right? I want to be sure I'm connecting the right people. Okay, let me post this on Yarn Overhook so y'all can see. Trish, I keep my yarn everywhere. I have some in a chest of drawers and in IKEA cubes and in tote bags and a storage ottoman. Do you have a system at all to how you store it, or do you just kind of put yarn where it fits? My shelf has never looked this nice, by the way. I've made, which I'm putting on the post on Yarn Overhook, I've made a lot of room on that shelf and like was able to reorganize a lot because of the Summer Stash Bash and because of Wanda. Yeah, it has never looked this nice. Okay, I posted a picture on Yarn Overhook so y'all can get a better look at it. There we go. I'm about to frog a shawl I started as I won't have enough yarn to finish it. Oh no, Trish. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Callie, I use weatherproof tubes to store my yarn. Interesting. Weatherproof tubes? Huh. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. Patty, I just grabbed from the bag and do not matchy match. It's random and I love it. Little mini hanks are very great. Variegated? Oh, variegated? That's so fun, Patty. Are you on Yarn Overhook? I would love to see this. Nairo, I have tried to use my paper towel rack holder thingy majiggy or my two-tier fruit basket because it has a pole on top and even my mannequin head holder, but none of it spins, so I give up and return to the floor. Nairo, get a spinner. You can get one of the cheapo ones from Amazon. Oh, okay, cool, cute, please. That yarn is so cute. I love the color and it looks so soft. Oh, tubs. God, that makes way more sense. I was like, tubes. Did you figure out what you want to do for that pattern? To take out the bubbles, cute piece? Trish, yeah, new yarn with no plan is in the chest of drawers. The yarn I'm using is in the ottoman, and then the cubes is what I want to make things out of. And the tote bags there's no room for. Okay, I was like, Trish has to have a system going on here. Oh, I love that. That is so funny. And then I have a yarn wall, closet, a spare bed, hallway, small yarn wall under my sofa. It's everywhere. Net, my hallway. I have some yarn, a lot of yarn that I ordered from the Joann sales going on. I have two boxes, two like almost full boxes in my living room. The summer stash bash, I'm not gonna lie, was a way we were okay, we were chit-chatting at the end of May about going through our stash and how a lot of us have a lot of yarn that we need to get rid of. And I was like, oh well, maybe we should do like a little summer stash event, like where we like, or no, maybe we should do like a stash busting event, right? That's what we had discussed. And so then we were like, oh, like we should just do it all together. So then we came up with the summer stash bash. But I have to say that it was a little bit selfish on my part because I was like, I need help getting rid of this yarn. And I feel like the community, we can help each other get rid of some of this yarn. But most of the yarn in the boxes in the living room, most of it is for the yarn wall because I was afraid that I would never have big twists ever again. So I bought a bunch to keep my yarn wall stocked. So I have been going through some of the skeins to restock the yarn wall, and I have to do more because I have a lot of small cakes on here that I want to replace. And a majority of it, I believe actually, is for my temperature blanket. Not my temperature blanket, my mood tracker blanket. So a lot of the yarn that I have in those boxes will definitely be gone by the end of the year. So I'm not like too worried about that, but it would be nice to get those boxes out of my living room. They've been there since like March. When I move, I'm taking my yarn and that's it. Annette. Trish, yeah, I am only in a one bedroom unit, so I have no choice to be organized or it gets out of hand fast for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so great, Kelly. Is that why you're doing so much micro crochet? You gotta post pictures. I want to see. Vivian, I like that. Right now I'm using bags. That's where that were given to me as project bags, using the 3-drawer containers from Walmart and the bags that comforters come in. Ah, something easy will be perfect. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I mean, the Kallax shelf is really nice, and what's great about it, I bought mine used. People are always selling the Kallax bookshelf used, at least here in the US. So I got mine for like 20 bucks, I think. It was super, super cheap. A guy was moving and like really needed to get rid of it. And it was in great condition. Great condition. So I would check OfferUp. Sophia, hi. How are you? Oh my gosh, it's hot in Arizona right now. Isn't it like scorching there? Monique, I have a room. My husband put a sign on the door, Yarn Barn. Cute. Some indoor hanging bags in armoire, milk crates stacked against the wall. I cannot wait to have my own craft room. My husband and I split this room down the middle. So he has painting stuff and art books and his 3 screens and a huge desk like in front of me. I can like see his space. And then on my side is like all crafting and Japanese and stuff. So I cannot wait to have my own room. I want to have a library room and I want to have a craft room. So like the houses that we're looking like we might want to get sometime soon, it's like a 4-bed, like a 3 or 4 bed, because I want a craft room. He needs an art room, or we need to have enough room, like a 3 bed and a backyard that has room enough for a shed. So I can either have a she shed or he can have a he shed. But one of us is getting the shed and the other one's getting 2 rooms in the house. Water break. Cheers. Clink. Craftnasium. I love that. I love that. Sophia, 105? That's awful. Oh, that's awful. How are you spending the day? Sonia, my IKEA shelf is one that's 13 inches deep and has 2 drawers on the bottom. I splurged and bought it online from IKEA because it was an emergency. Oh, that's a nice one, if I'm remembering correctly what that one is. Monique, I have books everywhere. Oh, I have books everywhere. Annette, I need 4 sheds. Sophia, I have one entire wall that is IKEA cubes for all of my craft supplies and yarn. That is so nice. I've seen stuff like that and I cannot wait. I really want my own Craftnasium. Trish, watching you work with those colors, I just want to start the yarn overhook tapestry, but I have too many whips. Trish, I know. I want to start it too, but I'm waiting until after the summer stash bash so I can go buy yarn for it. I'm holding out. I'm holding out. And I'm gonna whip that one out like next week because I have so many ideas for what I want to make. And yeah, I just need the yarn. I'm afraid that I don't have enough yarn. And so I would have been bummed if I started it and then had to switch brands of yarn. So yeah, I haven't started it yet. I'm planning on starting it next week. Renee's almost done. Have you guys seen? Who else is working on the Yarn Overhook Community Tapestry? Kelly, I'm drinking Gatorade. Gatorade break for Kelly. Sarah, sweating would be my guess. Sophia, inside crocheting. Yay. Stay cool, Sophia. Kelly, yeah, that is one reason I got the Granny Square book. Ah. That's actually a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Sonia, Annette, I also need 4 sheds. One's for each of my hobbies. Okay. Shoot. Maybe because I forgot about gaming. Because my husband and I would definitely, like, if we could have, like, a gaming, like, movie room, that would be so fun. I don't know. Yeah, we're hoping to get a big house. We're really hoping to get a big house. If we can have a den, that would be, like, our gaming section. And then if we can have 3 other rooms, one would be a library because we both love books, so it would be a shared library. The other would be my craft room. The other would be our bedroom. And then my husband would probably have a shed outside in the backyard for painting because he works with acrylics and oils. So he would need that ventilation and having a shed outside would be perfect. But we could possibly have 2 sheds outside and I could have a little library out there for myself. I don't know. I've been looking at houses. I've been like really looking at houses lately. And then like, cause we don't plan on having children. So all of the rooms would be ours. So we can do whatever we want. I want a room for each of my hobbies too. That would be so many rooms. Oh my goodness. Cassie, I have some plush yarn I got for my birthday. In April, it's green. I don't have much of it left. What should I do with it? You can make a little pillow. You can make like a little lap pillow, something to like rest your elbows on. That might be a good one with some good like plush yarn, like tiny projects. Vivian, I really need one big room just for crafts, okay? Ugh. Sonia, ooh, a den would also be fun. Like it would be so nice. That's why like it would be like our gaming room. But I feel like I would want a room that like you can make it dark, you know? I wouldn't mind an open craft room actually. I don't know. When I get more space for yarn, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. This is gonna be humongous. Huge. It'll be the whole screen. It'll be ginormous. And it would be so fun if I could like situate the live streams where I can like stand and like walk around and then like sit and then like go like It would be so nice. It would be so nice. Like those live streams, you guys stick around because you're gonna see the craft room. You'll see it. We'll design it together. We'll like do a whole stream and everything. But that's like years. That's like years from now. That's years from now. Oh, Monique, you have a greenhouse? Oh, that's another one I would want. So maybe not two sheds in the back, but a greenhouse. Because it would depend on where we end up living. We would probably need a greenhouse. Annette, mine is all for yarn. My other hobbies have to wait. I also sew in other hobbies. Yarn would definitely be my priority too, Annette. I don't blame you. Trish, yeah, my son asked when we move, can we have two rooms so he has his own room for gaming and watching movies in, LOL. And I need the craft room in a bedroom. I love it. I love it. Having separate rooms for separate things is just like, it's such a game changer. It's such a game changer. Because we used to be, like, we have a really large 2-bedroom right now. And we used to be in a 1-bedroom. And that 1 bedroom was our bedroom. So all of our other stuff, all of our hobbies, all of our work things was like in a shared like dining room space. So it's like going into a 2-bedroom was so nice, but now I feel like we're like overflowing this room. My husband just the other day asked if I could make room on my bookshelf for his books. I was like, and what do I do with my books? He's like, I don't know, put them in a box. We like had a whole thing. We had a whole thing. And so he put his books in the box. They're in a stack right here. I'm looking at it. Absolutely not. And it just solidified that we need more space. Sonia, okay, try number 3. Oh, a den would also be perfect for game nights with board games and for having people over and such. True. That would be true. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. Because like we would also game in the living room. Like our living room would be like a really nice community space. So that would kind of have a little bit of everything. It would have like my whip basket with like my current crochet projects. Quentin's like sketching books so that he can like draw because like we'll co-hobby together when we're watching things. So I have like a whip basket and crochet things like in our living room. So it wouldn't have to be like all into one room because then like because Quentin and I like to co-hobby together. So if I kept all my crochet stuff in one room, then that would kind of stink. So a little bit would be in our living room so that we could co-hobby together. And it would be like our community space where like friends could come and like we can all do hobbies and stuff. I like how we're all like planning our like rooms, our craft rooms. Yeah, I've seen people do a whole yarn wall. That's what I want. I want either a whole yarn wall or a ton of shelves with yarn. Or both, because it would be my room. So I could do any of it. I could do all of it. Trish, I sleep in the lounge and my son has the bedroom and he's the teenager and needs privacy. I feel that, Trish. I get what you mean. Jenny, hubby and I are planning on working on finishing the basement, making it a movie entertainment area and then a craft area. That is so fun. That is so fun. I really like scrolling Pinterest and looking at craft rooms and like people's ideas and stuff like that. I like love it. I love, love, love it. Mary Jo, I have a craft room and have a yarn wall. One wall for my paint and one wall for my other supplies. Mary Jo, I love that. I love that. And see, like, I feel like if I had the space, I would sew more. But it's so hard to sew in a small space, and I really want a table. I also want a projector that I can put on the ceiling to like project down so that I can do like my pattern making and stuff. Because like a lot of sewing patterns have become digital and you either need to send it to go get printed or download the projector file and project it. So I really want a space where I can sew and crochet and there'd be a lot of space. I can't wait. I can't wait. But that might mean that we're not in LA anymore. We've been looking at cities, but I want to keep it a surprise for when it actually happens. So you guys got to stick around for at least another 10 years. It won't be 10 years, it won't be 10 years, but you guys got to stick around for a while, and then then you can go on that journey. You can go on that journey with me, and we'll do my craft room together, and maybe my she shed. I heard the yarn can go brittle if in the light, like on a wall. Can it? I would imagine that the sun would definitely do something to it if it was in direct light all the time. My yarn wall isn't. While it looks really bright in here, this reflection right here is from a standing light on a tripod. So most of the light, all the light that's like here, is from artificial lights, like studio lights that I have on me. We have one window and there's a building next to us, so this room barely gets any bright light. So this yarn is not in sunlight, like, at all, really. But I'll have to look into that, because that's actually really good to know. Hi, Lori! How are you doing? Thank you for coming in and listening. I want a gigantic yarn wall. That'd be so nice. That'd be so nice. Mary Jo, and my paintings are on my walls. I have a small wall with jewelry that I make. That is so nice, Mary Jo. I can't wait to see all of the things that you're making. I can't wait to see. Because you said that you just started your channel, right? So that you can show all of your stuff. I cannot wait to see that. And then we would love to have you on Yarn Over Hooks. You can post pictures and stuff of your crochet or your knitting or really anything you would like. Gladys, I've heard of it changing the color, but a lot of the YouTubers I've seen say it hasn't done anything, but you never know what to believe. Yeah, I mean, I would never put my yarn in direct light. It would absolutely change the color. I don't know who is saying it won't, but it absolutely would change the color. Sun changes the color for like everything. Everything. Yeah, Gladys, it's smart to definitely be a little sus. Be a little sus about that. I'm a little sus. Cassie, oh, that's so fun. Just, yeah, I spend way too much on yarn for it to go bad. Exactly. Bye, Brunette. Have a great rest of your day. Sarah, our house has horrible lighting. It was built in the 70s, the time of no overhead lights in the living rooms. I want to get an ot light for beside my chair. What is that? Wait, what is that? Is that like a fancy light? Ah, that makes sense, Trish. That makes sense. That makes sense. Do you keep anything in there to keep like bugs away? Oh, Jenny, you have them. Where? Wait. What are these? Why have I never heard of these? Oh, these are like super special lights. Ah. Oh, they have a bunch of different ones. What makes these so special? What's a wellness light? What does that do? Is it like UV? Does it give you vitamin D? Wait, why do you guys like these lights? Oh, we don't have a Facebook page. Do we, Roman? I don't think we do. We just have our social media page, Mary Jo. That's yarnoverhook.com. I don't think we're on Facebook. Oh, it's a crafting light. Is it like an extra special crafting light? Because why does it cost this much? Wait, what is so special about it? Am I not looking at the right one? Oh, true color. Okay, that too. Dimmable. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. These are kind of pricey. Wait, why are these so good? Jenny, why do you love yours? Oh, good. That's good, Trish. That's really good to have. Okay, I want to check the poll real quick. Let me see. Where are we? Okay. Oh, is the light just really good? Annette, I was gifted one and I love especially when crocheting with dark colors. Is it just good? Trish, I just use the ones that come in new shoes as I buy my son new shoes every 6 months. Ah, okay, okay, okay. That makes sense, Trish. That makes sense. Okay, let me check the poll. How do you pull your feeding yarn? We have 26% for from the outside on a spinner. From a bowl is 3%. From the skein on the outside is 15, and from the skein center is 56. That is the most common. I feel like every time we do a poll kind of similar to this, that center poll is just like, that's the way to go. I wasn't expecting the spinner to be second place though, but it's like a whole 30% less. So, Jenny, so I'm working on a blanket with Karen's latte cakes. Recommended hook size is K, 6.5 mm. I've switched, I'm using an I, 5.5 mm. Do you prefer that, Jenny? We were talking about how hook sizes don't seem to be right anymore for yarn. How it seems to be going bigger so that people buy more yarn. Do you guys want to know? Oh my gosh. So if you are just joining, so I was going on about how this is not worsted weight yarn, right? I didn't even say the best part. So where it says that it's worsted weight, the recommended hook size is I through K. And this is like this is the smallest worsted I think I've ever worked with. This is not worsted. So imagine doing DK with a size I or K size hook. Riri was onto something when she said that she thinks that companies are recommending larger hook sizes for people to buy more yarn. Because there ain't no way I would use an I or a K for this thin yarn. I wouldn't even use an H. My instinct would be like a G at the biggest. Like I would probably do an F or an E. What's going on? What is going on? I want to talk to the yarn folks. Because this makes no sense. This makes no sense. Yeah, Annette, I feel you. Patty, lights are the best. Wait, Disney started the light. Oh, really? The lighting shows perfect coloring and clarity. I'll have to talk to my husband because I wonder if they use these lights at the studio. Callie, yeah, I pull from the center of my yarn in the outside for crochet thread. Jenny, lights are sunshine bright, and some of the floor lamps have magnifying glasses. They are really bright. Interesting. Where was that yarn made? It says made in India for Euro yarns. But Queensland? It's Queensland coastal cotton. I got it here. $7 a skein. That's crazy. That's crazy. Size I for a 4. That makes no sense. That makes no sense for a 4. But for yarn that's actually DK weight and not worsted weight. Anyway, so this is where we are. I got to a nice stopping point. I'm gonna keep going. I definitely want this a little bit longer. It's probably gonna be about half and half for the mesh portion at least. So I did 10 rows for the mesh for my purple, and I'm at 5 for the white right now. So yeah, I'm gonna just do like another batch of this, and I think that's gonna be perfect. Wait, really? I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be a perfect little bag. It's a perfect little bag. Yay! Yay, 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 friends. What a good day. What a good day. We took some crochet love language quizzes at the beginning, which was amazing. I chit-chatted with y'all more about the reading basic crochet charts, a cheat sheet, the free cheat sheet that I created for y'all. So if you have not grabbed that yet, definitely grab it. There might be a pop quiz next week. Might show you guys some flashcards. You have to guess what a stitch is. Thank you, Taylor. Let's see. This one. So let me do it in the chat. Chart. So you can grab your chart and you can learn how to read crochet charts. Thank you, Smurf Creations. Yeah, I'm excited. I love it. This is like the yarn over hook purple and white. So I love it. It's not going to be my yarn over hook mesh bag. Thank you, friends. Thank you, thank you. We made so many new friends. Those of you who just joined us today, thank you so much for stopping in and hanging out. I will be live again on Monday. So usually we're not live on Monday. I'm going to be live on Monday because I won't be live next Thursday. So I'll be live on Monday at 3:30. So come hang out with me. Don't forget. Don't forget to grab your cheat sheet. Don't forget to check the shop for our really fun merch that Roman's been working on. He's made some really dope stuff, so definitely check out the shop. We have it here on our page on YouTube as well as on Yarn Over Hook. So check out the things, And was that it? I think so. Yeah. Oh, let me end this. End the poll. And give a shout out. Tangled in Yarnanette is #1, the top 3 fans. And then Trish, and then Taylor. I love that the 3 of you guys were fighting for the top for this live. You 3 are the best. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you, friends who support me on Ko-fi as well, on Ko-fi. Ko-fi. I think I'm just gonna call it Ko-fi. Thank you so much to the friends who support me on Ko-fi as well. Your guys' support helps me to keep doing these. And I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Have a great, amazing, wonderful rest of your Saturday. Thank you so much, Zoe. You'll have to catch us on Monday. New friends joining right now. We're ending the live. So you'll have to join us on Monday. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Mary Jo. Thank you, friends. I think that's it. Yeah? I think that's it. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I'll see you guys at Monday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Crochet all day, friends. Bye. Bye.